Ever found yourself staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., wondering how to muster the strength for another day? We've all been there. At least most of us have. Those moments when life feels like a relentless storm, and all you're looking for is a beacon to guide you through. Well, you're not alone. And that's where Stoicism comes in. First off, our heartfelt thank you. Our Stoic community has been embraced by many people. These are souls looking for wisdom, patience, and a way through difficult times. It's not just a number. It's a testament to our collective pursuit of a better life. Now, if you're new here or haven't done it yet, hit that notification bell and subscribe. Why? Because we're about to dive deep into 10 Stoic lessons that have the power to transform those hard days into stepping stones as usual. For those who genuinely seek the strength to persevere through the toughest days. Here's my challenge to you. Watch this video to the end. Show yourself that you're truly dedicated to pushing forward, even when the going gets tough. Do you accept it? Let's begin. Number 1. Embrace the present moment. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs at us. Sometimes it feels like we're juggling a million things at once, and the weight of the world is on our shoulders. Remember that time when you felt the weight of a looming deadline, or the sting of a recent heartbreak. But here's a secret. The power to overcome these challenges lies in the present moment. It's easy to get lost in the worries of tomorrow or the regrets of yesterday. Yet the only moment we truly have control over is the one happening right now. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote isn't just a fancy string of words, it's a call to action. It reminds us that, while we can't always control what happens around us, we can control how we react. By focusing on the present, we can make choices that align with our values, and in doing so, find peace amidst the chaos. So next time you find yourself overwhelmed, take a deep breath and ground yourself in the present. Feel the air around you. Listen to the sounds. And remind yourself that this moment, right here and now, is where your power lies. By embracing the present, you're not just surviving the hard days, you're thriving in them. And with each passing moment, you're building resilience, wisdom, and strength for whatever comes next. Number 2, practice gratitude. Amidst the struggles and hustle of our daily life, it's all too easy to focus on what we lack, the missed opportunities, the things we desire but don't have, and the challenges that seem insurmountable. Yet there's a simple practice that can shift our perspective and bring light to even the darkest days. Gratitude. By taking a moment to acknowledge the good in our lives, we not only find contentment, but also build a foundation of resilience against life storms. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, elegantly stated, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This wisdom reminds us that joy doesn't come from always wanting more,
but from appreciating what we already have.
Whether it's the warmth of a friend's smile, the comfort of a home, or the simple pleasure of a cup of tea, there's always something to be thankful for. In that cup of tea, perhaps you can taste the memories of laughter shared with loved ones, or the solace it provided on a cold, lonely night. By recognizing these moments and cherishing them, we cultivate a mindset that sees the silver lining in every cloud. However, isn't just about acknowledging the good times. It's also about finding grace in our struggles. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. So when the going gets tough, remember to pause and find something, no matter how small, to be grateful for. This practice won't change the situation, but it will change how you face it. And often, that makes all the difference. Number 3, seek wisdom. Wisdom is not a gift bestowed upon a select few. It is a treasure, often hidden in plain sight, waiting for those with the courage and determination to seek it. Your journey to this point, delving deep into these lessons, demonstrates your sincere pursuit of wisdom. Your commitment is commendable, and it is a clear sign that you are on the right path. The classical Stoic philosopher Seneca once remarked, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This is not merely a call to accumulate knowledge, but an invitation to seek deeper understanding, to ask questions, contemplate, and grow. True wisdom is not about knowing all the answers. It involves asking the right questions and having the humility to learn from both success and failure. Actively seeking wisdom requires an open heart and a curious mind. It's about listening more than speaking, observing more than showing, and understanding that every person you meet, every experience you go through, holds a lesson. Wisdom is not a destination. It's a journey that enriches the spirit, sharpens the mind, and broadens the vision. Imagine you are a young entrepreneur, racing against time to achieve financial goals and professional success. After encountering Stoic philosophy, you find yourself changing your perspective. You realize that wealth cannot guarantee eternal happiness. Instead of blindly chasing success, you learn to live by Stoic principles, focusing on core values such as humility, ethics, and contributing to the community. You discover that happiness comes not only from professional success, but also from living a meaningful and morally upright life. So as you continue on this path, remember to cherish each step, each sensation, and each discovery, because in the journey of seeking wisdom, the journey itself is the greatest reward. Number 4. Understand what is within your control. Life is like a stormy night. Thunder roars, lightning flashes brightly, and the wind howls, trying to knock you down. You can't command the storm to stop, just as you can't control the path of lightning. But you can choose to light a candle, find shelter, and hold on to what keeps you steady. The important thing is not to control the storm, but to understand what is within your reach and what is not. Epictetus, an ancient Stoic philosopher, once whispered a truth that still echoes today. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. It's a simple and yet profound awareness. We waste too much energy worrying about things beyond our reach, things we can't change, no matter how hard we try. But what if, instead, we focus on what we can influence, our reactions, our emotions, and our decisions? Those are the candles we can light in the darkness. Imagine working in a high-pressure environment with significant work demands. You've given it your all, but there are external factors you can't control. According to Stoic philosophy, you focus on what you can control. You work diligently and make the most of your time. You decide how to respond to the pressure, not worrying about the things you can't change. This way you concentrate on performance and ensure you give your best. You don't let pressure and external circumstances affect your mood, and this helps you produce positive results in your work. So when the storms of life rage, remember this: you have the power to choose. You can't stop the rain or silence the thunder, but you can decide whether you'll dance in the rain or seek shelter. Recognizing what's within your control is liberating. It's the first step, not only to endure the storms of life, but also to thrive amidst them. And when dawn comes, you'll realize that the storm is not the story. It's how you chose to face it. Number 5, cultivate.
Inner strength.
The journey of life is like navigating the vast and unpredictable sea. Some days we feel calm and peaceful, while others bring fierce storms that test our souls. It is in these storms that our inner strength becomes the most precious asset. This strength is not about physical power, but rather the resilience of the soul, the determination of the mind, and the courage of the heart. It is the quiet whisper amidst the chaos, urging us to be a little more patient. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, once declared, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it. That matters." These words serve as a guiding light, reminding us that our reactions, shaped by our inner strength, define our journey. External events, no matter how challenging, only hold power over us if we empower them. By nurturing a strong inner soul, we can gracefully face difficulties, turning obstacles into steps toward personal growth. Building this inner strength requires constant effort. It's about daily choices, small acts of courage, and a readiness to
Confront challenges.
as opportunities for development. It's about seeking knowledge, learning from experience, and understanding that every failure hides a lesson. Imagine you are looking for a new job and have many failures in the interview. Instead of giving up, you focus on self-development. By learning from failures, you become more confident and eventually land your dream job. Inner strength helps you never give up and use every challenge to grow. When we nurture this inner strength, we not only equip ourselves to face the storms of life, but also to reach shores we once thought were unattainable. Remember that the essence of a worthwhile life is not the absence of difficulties, but the ability to rise above them with unwavering inner strength. Number 6, practice patience. Have you ever observed a flower bloom? It doesn't rush to reveal its beauty. It slowly unfolds its petals, revealing its magnificence at the perfect moment. Just like that flower, our lives have a rhythm, a pace that everything is set to occur. And like the unhurried bloom of a flower, we too must learn the art of patience. Every time you hold hands with a loved one, in a moment of silence, do you feel a wordless connection deeper than words can convey? Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, once pondered, "Time is a river, a violent current of events, glimpsed once and already carried past us, and another follows and is gone." This profound reflection reminds us that time, with its ceaseless flow, carries both challenges and successes. Our impatience often stems from the desire to control this flow, to quickly embrace the good and avoid the bad. However, true power lies in understanding that we cannot command the river of time, but we can choose how we navigate it. Patience is not just about waiting, it's waiting with purpose. It's understanding that every moment has its meaning, even when it's not immediately evident. When we practice patience, we are not merely waiting for time to pass. We are preparing to grow and evolve positively.
So when the right
Moment comes, we'll be ready to fully embrace it. Imagine you're growing a sun-loving plant, like a rose bush. You've cared for it daily, providing ample sunlight, water, and nutrients. Yet after a few weeks, The plant hasn't bloomed. You may feel disappointed and wanted to bloom immediately. However, think of the rose bush as a lesson in patience. A plant cannot bloom overnight, but it's preparing for a special moment when the flowering season finally arrives. You'll see beautiful roses in full bloom, and you'll understand that the wait was worth it. So the next time you feel impatient, remember the blooming flower and the flowing river. Understand that. Your moment will come, and when it does, it will be well worth. The weight number 7, mastering the pause in the tumultuous journey of life. We often find ourselves caught in sudden and uncontrollable changes that lead us to react impulsively. We may be driven by immediate emotions or make snap judgments without careful consideration. However, Stoic philosophy offers a different perspective, emphasizing the importance of fleeting moments filled with hidden potential between stimulus and response. Amidst all the challenges and temptations of life, there is a brief moment when we can pause and contemplate how we should react. It's just a small window, but within it lies our great freedom and the essence of our wisdom. Taking a pause in that fleeting moment gives us a clear choice to act. Wisely, it's an opportunity for reason to take the reins instead of letting instinct dominate, ensuring that our actions align with our deepest principles. In this momentary pause, we find the power to shape our destiny through a thoughtful decision. Imagine you're a sports enthusiast preparing for a marathon, but bad weather prevents you from training outdoors. Instead of worrying, you apply Stoic philosophy. You acknowledge that the weather is beyond your control and adjust your training schedule as the race approaches. You take pride in your patience and determination. Stoic philosophy has helped you focus on what you can control and exhibit resilience in any situation, leading to a positive race experience. Stoic philosophy doesn't suggest eliminating emotions. Instead, it advises us to learn how to control and direct them. When we have the ability to perceive every situation with clarity and insight, we can make the right choices based on ethics and principles rather than relying on emotions or instincts. This helps us live a meaningful life in alignment with our true nature. Number 8, learn from adversity. Imagine for a moment a blacksmith forging a sword. Each raw piece of metal, initially crude and unshaped, undergoes the intense heat and powerful strikes of the hammer to form a sharp blade. With each strike, it becomes sharper, stronger, and more refined. Similarly, the challenges in our lives, though they may seem harsh and unforgiving, have the potential to shape us. They refine our ethics and mold us into better versions of ourselves. Seneca, a classical Stoic philosopher, once declared, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." These words, those centuries old, still reflect eternal truth. Challenges, failures, and hardships are not merely obstacles on our path. They are opportunities for growth, for learning, and for discovering the strength we never knew we possessed. Every challenge we face is a hidden lesson waiting to be uncovered. Embracing difficulties does not mean seeking out hardship or reveling in pain. It is recognizing the inherent value in our struggles. It is shifting our perspective from seeing challenges as burdens to viewing them as the first steps toward wisdom and development. So when you find yourself confronted with formidable challenges in life, think of the blacksmith and that sword. Understand that with the right mindset, difficulties can become the very forces that shape you into a masterpiece. No. 9. Living fully in the present. Era of uncertainty, connecting with the present moment is a rare thing. We often get caught up in regrets of yesterday or anxieties about tomorrow, missing the beauty and potential of the present. However, Stoic philosophy emphasizes the transient nature of time, urging us to make the most of each moment. The words of Marcus Aurelius carry a meaningful reminder that time is a non-renewable resource. Every second spent in rumination or worry is a second not fully lived. Stoics encourage a mindful life, cherishing every breath, every encounter, and every challenge as if it were the last. So, ask yourself, are you merely existing or truly living by embracing the present and immersing yourself fully in each experience? We create a richer, more fulfilling life, aligned with the Stoic pursuit of contentment and transparency. Imagine sitting in front of a window on a quiet evening. In the serene space, you can hear the gentle rain outside. The moonlight shines from above, casting a soft glow. What you are doing is reading a book you love. In that moment, you're captivated by the story in the book and feel every word. You don't think about work, worry about tomorrow, or blame past mistakes. You focus only on the page in front of you and the profound experience it brings. In that moment, you are truly living. You savor every page of the book and understand that time is non-renewable. It's a state of mind that Stoic philosophy encourages. They call it the present moment, where we evaluate every experience in all consciousness and focus on enjoying it. Focusing on the present is not only a way to enjoy life, but also a way to face challenges and difficulties wisely instead of worrying about the future or reminiscing about the past. You focus on what you can control. Right. Now this helps you maintain calmness and clarity in every situation. No. 10. Cultivate compassion. Have you ever stopped to consider the battles that others may be going through, hidden behind their smiles or silent glances? Our journey in life is unique, filled with our own challenges and joys. However, amidst personal struggles, there always exists an opportunity, a golden thread that can connect us closer to others. Marcus Aurelius once said, "What injures the hive injures the bee." This statement, although simple, carries profound and deep meaning. When we spread kindness, understanding, and empathy to others, we not only help them, but also nurture our common human spirit. Compassion is not simply feeling pity or sorrow for someone else's misfortune. It's about understanding their pain as your own and taking even small steps to alleviate it. Cultivating compassion requires mindful effort. It's about listening more than speaking, sensing more than judging, and taking action rather than merely observing. Imagine you are walking by the beach and encounter a woman who appears sad. You pause, listen, and offer advice. Instead of just feeling pity, you empathize with her pain and provide comfort. This encounter not only helps her but also adds meaning and harmony to
Your own life.
In this way, you've built a small bridge and found balance and happiness, increasing in your heart, making your life richer and more meaningful. In a world often divided, compassion acts as a bridge that connects hearts and heals wounds. By embracing this virtue, we not only uplift others, but also find a deeper sense of purpose and contentment in our lives. In the grand tapestry of existence, our threads intertwine. And when we choose compassion, we are choosing a design that is richer, more balanced, and more harmonious. For everyone, these 10 Stoic lessons will strengthen your patience, tranquility, and determination in challenging times. By consistently practicing them, you will be equipped to lead a moral and happy life amidst the chaos and uncertainty of the world. But don't just take my word for it. Try applying these lessons and witness the transformation. If you found this video valuable, please click the like button, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below with "I will continue" or "I will never give up" to show your commitment to these lessons. If you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications to receive more lessons on ancient wisdom. Doing so not only supports us, but also helps us reach more people seeking ancient knowledge. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in our next video. Thank you.